feeling completely fried after a long day at work? You get home and your brain just refuses to switch off. You're physically there, but mentally, you're still stuck in that last meeting or staring at that spreadsheet. It's like your brain is a computer with too many tabs open, and it's starting to lag. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. The good news is, you don't have to just accept this as your new normal. Today, we're diving into 5 science-backed habits that will help you reset your brain, shut down those mental tabs, and truly reclaim your evenings. These aren't just feel-good tips, they're practical, powerful techniques that can transform how you unwind. So, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a complete toolkit to leave work at work and enjoy your personal time to the fullest. First up, let's talk about creating a third space. This is a concept from sociologist Ray Oldenburg, and it's brilliant. A third space is a transitional place between your primary space, which is home, and your secondary space, which is work. Think of it as a mental airlock. Instead of going directly from your office chair to your couch, you intentionally create a buffer. This could be as simple as stopping at a park on your way home, even for just 10 minutes. It could be hitting the gym, visiting a local library, or even just taking a different, more scenic route home. The key is to physically and mentally break the connection to your workday before you step through your front door. This deliberate transition signals to your brain that the work part of the day is officially over. It prevents you from dragging that work stress and mental clutter into your personal sanctuary. So, find your third space. It doesn't have to be fancy or time-consuming, it just has to be yours. Next, we have the shutdown ritual. This is a game changer, popularized by author Cal Newport. At the very end of your workday, before you even think about packing up, take 5 to 10 minutes to perform a consistent shutdown ritual. What does this look like? It means reviewing your to-do list, checking your calendar for tomorrow, and making a clear plan for what you need to tackle first thing in the morning. Write it all down. The act of externalizing these tasks, getting them out of your head and onto paper or a digital list, is incredibly powerful. Once you've done that, you need a consistent phrase you say to yourself, something like, "Shutdown complete." This might sound a little silly, but it acts as a powerful psychological trigger. It tells your brain, okay, we've captured everything important. There's nothing to worry about until tomorrow. We are officially off the clock. This prevents that endless loop of work-related thoughts that can plague your evenings and keep you from being present with your family or enjoying your hobbies. Habit number 3 is all about engaging your senses, a technique often used in mindfulness called grounding. When your mind is racing with work thoughts, it's usually stuck in the past, replaying a conversation, or in the future, worrying about a deadline. Grounding pulls you firmly into the present moment. A simple way to do this is the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Wherever you are, take a deep breath and consciously identify 5 things you can see. It could be the color of the wall, a picture on your desk, a plant. Then, identify 4 things you can feel: the texture of your shirt, the cool surface of a table, your feet on the floor. Next, listen for 3 things you can hear: the hum of the refrigerator, distant traffic, your own breathing. Then, 2 things you can smell, maybe coffee or the fresh air from an open window. And finally, 1 thing you can taste, maybe the lingering taste of your afternoon tea or a sip of water. This simple exercise forces your brain to focus on your immediate sensory experience, effectively interrupting the cycle of work-related stress and anxiety. It's a mini reset you can do anywhere, anytime. Our 4th habit is to move your body, but not in the way you might think. I'm not necessarily talking about a grueling, high-intensity workout, unless that's your thing. I'm talking about what neuroscientists call non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT. It's basically any movement that isn't formal exercise. When you've been sitting and using your brain all day, your body craves movement. Engaging in some form of light physical activity helps to release stored-up physical and mental tension. This could be a brisk 20-minute walk around your neighborhood, a gentle stretching session, dancing to your favorite song in the living room, or even doing some light gardening. A rhythmic bilateral movement of walking, for example, has been shown to have a calming effect on the nervous system. It helps your brain process the day's events and shift into a more relaxed state. The goal isn't to burn calories, it's to change your physiological state, which in turn changes your mental state. So get up and move. Let your body lead your brain into relaxation. Finally, habit number 5, embrace a no-tech transition period. We live in a world of constant digital stimulation. We finish staring at a work screen only to immediately start staring at our phone screen. This keeps our brains in the same hyper-stimulated information processing mode. To truly reset, you need to give your brain a digital detox, even if it's a short one. Designate the first 30 to 60 minutes after you get home as a tech-free zone. No phone, no TV, no tablet, no news. What do you do instead? This is where you can combine some of the other habits. Go for that walk, do your grounding exercise, or simply sit with a cup of tea and look out the window. You could also engage in an analog hobby, play an instrument, read a physical book, sketch, or just have a real conversation with someone in your household without a screen in sight. This period of low stimulation allows your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus and decision-making, to finally rest and recover. It's like giving your brain a much-needed nap, allowing you to feel more refreshed and present for the rest of your evening. So there you have it, 5 powerful science-backed habits to reset your brain after work. Let's quickly recap. 1. Create a third space to act as a buffer between work and home. 2. Perform a shutdown ritual to close all your mental tabs from the day. 3. Engage your senses with a grounding exercise to pull yourself into the present moment. 4. Move your body with some light, non-exercise activity to release tension. And 5. Embrace a no-tech transition period to give your brain a digital break. I encourage you to not just listen to these ideas, but to actually try them. You don't have to implement all 5 at once. Pick one that resonates with you and commit to trying it for a week. See how it feels. Notice the difference it makes in your evenings. Building these habits takes a little intention at first, but soon they become second nature, a crucial part of your daily routine that protects your peace and well-being. Your evenings are your own. They are precious, and you deserve to enjoy them, fully recharged and present. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing for more content on living a more intentional and balanced life. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your go-to way to unwind after work? Or which of these habits are you excited to try first? Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.